How's it going, my true people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back with week 4, I think, of the UPBA, and this week we're going up against Trogdor and his team name, see below. We've played, I think, 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. We played Buttermink, then Zombie, then Mid. I think that's what we've done so far. This is being recorded a long time after this game was played. In fact, so this game was played on the 31st of May. It is currently the 2nd of July. So yeah, nearly 2 months since this game was played. That's inaccurate. A month and a bit since this game was played. Long time ago. The reason for this is, after seeing me smash all of our first 3 weeks of the meme team, people just stopped scheduling with me. I've been wanting to play these games. This has nothing to do with me being terribly behind on uploads and recording sessions. Nothing to do with that. It's all to do with people just dodging me. People just johnning me. People are just like, I don't want to play him. He's smashing everybody with the meme teams. I don't think I want to play. So anyway, Trog basically delayed so long that we were given the forfeit win for this game. Shout out to my man Jack. He's such a good league commissioner. He understands that my late uploads and all that stuff has nothing to do with me. It's to do with everyone else johnning. So he gave us a forfeit win. But because I wanted something for you, because I am just that nice, I arranged the game with Trog. So this game is completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter who wins this. Shout out to Lantern Joe for recording this for me, I believe. As ever, the relevant links are in the description. Oh, I should say, because it was so long ago, I have no clue what our team is. Probably banded. I think that one explodes. It usually does. Who knows? That one trap stuff. Yep. That one, I think I fixed it so it was unaware this week. Yeah, that was good. Toxic Soak, Block. Yeah, it's shit, really. Great Pokemon. There we go. That's my team recap. My opponent has shit. Pretty shit. Really good, because that's Mega, which I think was banned. I'm pretty sure Trog, after johnning me for ages, just like Mid did, brought an illegal Pokemon like Mid brought Tapu Lele. It's alright, I guess. Pretty shit. So, I think we should win, but he has cheated and brought an illegal Pokemon, which I'm pretty sure is banned. But as this game was just for you guys, me being kind and generous like I am, I said, you know what, Trog, if you want to cheat and bring an illegal mon, it is what it is. So we lead up with the Staraptor. I give no fucks with Freddie Youngberg. Freddie Youngberg is my boy. I've trained him well, and I know that even if this is Sash Golurk, I'm Okoing. I think he was Sash, but we still Oko'd. That's how fucking well trained my Staraptor is. Yeah, we destroy that man. Freddie Youngberg, to be honest, underappreciated. I mean, I know Robert Perez and Thierry Henry were kind of the stars of that team, or that's how I always think of it, looking back now in retrospect. Those two were the big names. Patrick Vieira, of course, team captain. But Freddie Youngberg really deserves more appreciation. Really does. Anyway, we pivot into round 1 pick as it goes for the substitute, and I'm like, okay, that's cool tech. It's cool tech, but you're trapped now, boy. You're trapped in here with my round 1 pick, and I'm about to quake you so hard. So I quake him really hard. We've seen the lefties on this set, so we know for sure he isn't Shed Shell. I mean, he could have hacked and brought 2 items. I wouldn't put it past him. But likelihood is he isn't. I'm pretty sure it's Sash for Sucker Punch Mawile, because I'm good like that. I'm just good like that. So I know I can take anyone hit from this thing. It doubles up as a good check to sub HP Ice Raikou, and we can just kill him with the Quake now. He would need to be either a Shooker or tons of investment to take this. If he was Shooker, it would have popped on the substitute, but I mean, we've seen leftovers anyway. I'm just saying, even Shooker sub wouldn't have beaten me, so we're fine. We destroy this man, proving that Raikou is really just a waste of a tier. Is it tier 2, tier 1? There's just no point. It's just not good enough. He goes into this boy, and I'm going to click Rock Tomb. I'm going to make him go real slow. I could have just Stone Edged here, but I wanted to get all the damage and put him slow. This probably gets Defiant, right? I don't know, but I just made him go slow, didn't I? Just made him go slow. He turns out, and I'm like, that's fine. I haven't really lost anything there. I've got a good chip off on this. I'm going to regain momentum instead of giving him the momentum with the U-turn, as he brings in the Fat Pig. And I'm like, that's fine, I've got Dr. Owl for this. He could have been Scarf, that's why I didn't go into my Staraptor, because we've already shown that we are banded by destroying his Golurk. Well, he might know that we're banded by destroying his Golurk through his Focus Sash. So I'm going to go into Dr. Owl instead. It can fire off a hit against pretty much all of his team, and it will definitely take a hit from the whatever it's called, but I make a double because I am that goddamn good to get the Intimidate off on them all. Wow. I mean, I'm not saying that it's GOAT plays. It's kind of GOAT plays. Also, if he choice locked himself into Earthquake or something with the M-Ball, would have covered that. I'm really good at this game. Here, I believe we just go for a Scold. I think we're Focus Sash, and we outspeed him. So I'm pretty sure we just go for a Scold here. Try and snag an early burn. The Messiah is king of RNG, so if anyone can burn, it's the Messiah. The Messiah gets a burn. That's why it's the Messiah. He goes for the Fire Fang. We're going to chew this up now. He's burned. Look at that. I think we have Focus Sash on this as well. Pretty sure we Focus Sash on this as well. Double Sash. I mean, I'm really, really confident he's not going to Hazards up. And I think I do just go for the Sticky Web here in case he wants to Sucker Punch me. I would get webs up for free. He actually just goes for the Play Rough. It's fine. It's fine. I've burnt you. You're not a threat. You're not a threat. You're burnt. You're done for. You're Dunzo. You're Gonzo. You're rubbish. Here I go into Youngberg. I was going to just click CC and end his life. But then I got in my head a bit. I got a bit fancy. And I was like, ooh, if I get a bad roll or something, then I'm not going to kill him. So I pivot into Bob as he goes for the Sucker. And I'm like, oh, I knew it. I knew the Sucker was coming out. Get played, son. Here, I think I just go for the block, trying to trap him in with me, but he switches, and I'm like, I should have probably doubled there. I think that was a bit of a whatever, you know. So I'm blocking this, but this has already shown me that it's got the old U-turn, so that's not great. I should probably pivot on this U-turn, but he goes for the taunt, and I'm like, oh shit. Bob is really, really good as long as people don't run sub or taunt. If they run that, Bob is shit, and he gets off the defog, and I'm like, okay, I played this badly. I didn't keep the offensive pressure on, but I mean, and I just go for the struggle here because I thought it would do more than it did. I was like, you can't really calc struggle, I don't think. So I was like, let's just go for it, see if I can 2-hit KO with struggle. I can't. I go for it again here. Just feeling frisky, really. It's just funny. You don't often see struggle, and it means that Bob's actually got damage output. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. 1, I can't do any of my normal moves. 2, I can actually hit things for damage. Fucking miracle. He goes out into this thing, and I'm like, this is alright. I can just soak Toxic this. This thing's going to be shit, isn't it? No, it's sub. So, he brought sub and taunt. I'm not saying that he was terrified of this thing. Did I call it Mimikyu earlier? I think I did. Pyukumuku. I'm not saying he's terrified of Pyukumuku, but it looks like he's really prepped hard for it. And, you know, I can't understand it because I think it's kind of an unmom, but there we go. Here I'm going to go out into... Isn't this thing supposed to be shiny? That doesn't look shiny. Or is that shiny? No, I swear the shiny has like green on it. Here I just pivot out into Dr. Al, and I lose my Habanberry. I'm essentially just sacking here. I thought he would go for like a poison jab. It was a bit of a 50-50 which one he went for, frankly. I didn't think he'd bother knocking off, but, you know, these things happen. Either way, the most important thing is that I can get Youngberg in because I outspeed and I can break his sub with a U-turn. Now, slight problem is he can kind of sub again. So that's a bit shit. But here I think he has to go for damage. So we're just going to have to outplay. And if we outplay, I'm pretty sure Staraptor just wins. So I'm just going to have to be the GOAT. That is who I am naturally, so it should be pretty easy for me to be that, but we'll see how it goes. He knocks off my big Papa, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. I double into Staraptor, predict him to go to sub. I can break it with U-turn again, and now we're in his head right now. If he goes for sub, oh, he does. He goes for sub. Now it's like, does he sub again on my U-turn? Does he attack? Like, there's games going on here. There's games. I'm going to pivot out into Bob, and all Bob needs to do here is die. If Bob dies, I get back in Staraptor and he's not behind a sub. Superb. So Bob, all you need to do is die. Just die, Bob. Just die. And he whips out the Z and I'm like, yes, Bob! You did the one thing I needed you to do. This is Ghostium? Poisonium? I don't know. That was what's the word? That looks like a ghost. It's Darkium. And I'm like, yes, this is the one. Bob, all you gotta do is die, mate. That's all you gotta do. Die, let me get in Staraptor and I can clean up this game. This is a GG. And Bob lives, and I'm like, Bob, you fat prick. So I'm like, okay, now I could go into Staraptor, but I think he's going to read it. And he does read it, so all Bob has to do is die. And he lives again! And I'm like, Bob, stop living! So here, if he goes for sub, I get to recover, and I'll 1v1 him, so he can't do that. I could just PP stall him, potentially. So, eventually, Bob does die. He does do his job eventually, but it was just annoying that he didn't do it sooner. I'm just like, Bob, just die. Like, just Just stop. I'm probably going to get demonetized. All that ad revenue from saying die a billion times. Here I'm going to Brave Bird, and I really just lost a shitload of momentum because of this thing. Like, if Bob hadn't been such a terrible Pokemon, I might have been okay here. Like, I felt like once I got Webs up, I was really in the driving seat. I was like, yeah, Webs plus Staraptor. All I got to deal with is that the bird thing, the one that flies, the wind, the mono flying. It's not really a bird. It's the only mon that's like pure flying, and yeah, it's not even a bird. You know what I mean. He is Scarf, and he does destroyers. But yeah, if I'd had Webs up, like, then I'd outspeed this thing. So, yeah, I essentially blame Bob entirely. Here I can go in Sawtooth. Sawtooth would have won this game, I'm sure, somehow. I don't really know how. I hadn't thought that far ahead. We're Ockerberry. I thought we were going to be Cussed Up Explosion. I normally am. And he goes for the bullets and brings me down to not my Sturdy because we have the Ocker. And I think I Quake him and kill him. It's a really good play by me. I clicked it and I was like, oh, that was a good play. So we do save a differential. Well, we don't save a differential point because this game's meaningless. But we kill the Emboar. The Fat Pig goes down. Out comes this thing, and I'm like, oh shit. If he misses a Hurricane or he misses a Heat Wave, I'm going to Rock Tomb him and kill him, or Stone Edge him, or whatever I had. But he just goes for the U-turn like a pussy, frankly. I think that was a coward play. I think he should have gone for the stunt play. We still wouldn't have won anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And Trog he moves the winner, which is the same as like emerges and something with move in it. What was I trying to say? Emerges... I don't know, but we lose. I would have swept his whole team if I'd, done the thing. So, it is what it is. Bob is now permanently benched. You're never going to see it again. It's a complete unmon. The only way I win with this team is offensive momentum, and Bob is just shit, so he's benched. But the rest of them, MVP, turn 1, killing through Focus Sash. Don't see that very often. The Messiah, RNG, and everyone, always. Dr. Al kind of dies a lot, but, he's got a nice design. And round 1 pick is a round 1 pick, so that's all I have to say on the matter. Next week we were supposed to play Jack Don Fnatic. Well, you guys will see what happened there next week. But by next week, I probably mean tomorrow. I don't really know when this is going up, but my plan is just to record all of the games that I finally got done because people stopped joining me all at once. How weird is that? That, like, suddenly everyone played me at the same time. I know, right? So, yeah, all the games, I'm just going to bulk upload them as quickly as I can in rapid succession, day after day, or once a month, probably, know me. But I'm going to do my best. So, thank you so much for playing around with me, guys, and I'll catch you again next time.